Oh, good boy. Now you're doing stuff. So I just had a couple of...
You go
What
to
fuck?
hell! You go to hell and you die!
What the hell was that? I didn't press anything, sir! So I just had a couple of Oreos. And it reminded me not to masturbate. It also reminded me that it is in fact 11:36 a.m. April 2nd, 2024. And we're back for more The Legend of Heroes. Trails in the Sky, FC for the PC. And my camera's frozen, apparently. Of course it is. I mean, let's be honest, of course it is. I mean, you move one muscle and there it is. You're stupid. It'll go like a long time not doing that, and then suddenly it'll just start doing it again. Nobody knows why. It's just the way it is. Can't do nothing about it. Pretty sure it has absolutely nothing to do with T-Mobile not covering Nebraska. Pretty sure it has nothing to do with that, but you never know. You never freaking know. We're going to Grancel City. The final city of the game. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. I should probably do one of these with cheese. There it is. Good times. So coming up, there's an infamous bug. But we'll get into it once we get to the city. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Dixie Cups. Grancel South Block. Wow, the city's freaking huge. That's what she said. Dad used to take me here a long time ago, but was it really this big then? Well, it is the biggest city in the kingdom. Grancel Castle's just past the main road. That's where the Queen lives. There's also the Grancel Cathedral, the Grand Arena, and all the embassies for the surrounding nations. There's also an ice cream stand over there. Can't forget about that. Huh, you don't say. You sure know a lot about this city. You must have been here before, right? Yes, when I was little. My, no matter how many times I see it, the city still amazes me with its beauty. Purely in terms of scale, I believe the Imperial and Republican capitals are larger. But neither feels as elegant and refined as Grancel does. And I'm glad to hear it. Nice to hear a foreigner complimenting your home country. Which reminds me, what do you plan to do now, Professor? Actually, it has nothing to do with that. Are you going to be okay with staying in a hotel? I have something else in mind. I intend to go bug the folks at the History Museum. Oh, cool. Grancel has one of those? They find ancient artifacts and put them on display there. Yes, and I'll be staying there as a guest associate member. You two should stop by to visit if you get the chance. Museums are awfully formal for my tastes. Formal style. If we do come by, are you going to give us a bunch of lessons? If that is your wish, then I shall certainly do my best. Best style. Guns are the best! Just kidding. Though I do think that checking out all the exhibits would be fun. Now if you'll excuse me... He's gonna go masturbate, didn't you know? Well, he's just as happy-go-lucky as ever. What's this guest associate thing, though? Is he a famous scholar or something? Yes, most likely. Now, we should probably stop in at the local guild branch before we do anything else. Not only do we need to change our branch affiliation, but we can discuss there how to approach delivering the professor's message. Yeah, you're right. Thinking about it, how are we even going to get an audience with Her Majesty anyway? And there's no way they'll be as simple as just walking up to the castle and saying hi. You wouldn't think that would work, but... Alright, so here we are. Grancel South Block. So yeah, basically there's a bug, and it's a not-so-fun bug, involving NPCs. There are certain NPCs that walk circles around the town, but it's rare, but sometimes they can actually trap you on the stairs, and you literally can't move, and they won't be able to move, so you'll have to reload a save. So you want to watch out for that. Luckily, this game auto-saves all the time, so... So, yeah. So it shouldn't be anything too bad, but... Also, I don't think it's very often that it actually happens, but it can happen, so... You never know. Nona! Step right up! We've got crepes of all kinds. Don't be creped out by them. They won't bite, but you will. Nona's crepe stand. We got a new recipe. Gorgeous crepe. Gorgeous crepe. Yeah, we're gonna be getting our final recipes here. Do 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 da 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Gorgeous crepe. Do 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 do. Crepe, not crap. Gorgeous crepe. Do 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 do. Gorgeous crepe. Takes a lot of ingredients. 5 milled flour, fresh eggs, maple sugar, fresh milk, bear claw, and 2 savory pinions. A hearty dessert and nearly overflowing with cream. Heals 700 HP. Takes a lot of ingredients, so that's something. It's Dick! Darn that Troy! Darn him! Darn him all the way to hell! Raleigh, North Carolina. If we don't hurry, we won't be able to get good seats. There's Troy. Hey, where's my ticket? Darn you, Troy! Darn you! Oh, sorry. Fennel. Hello, step right up. What flavor can I get you? It's an ice cream stand. We already have all of your recipes, sir. We don't need your crap. Understood. Armand is here. What is this? I come all the way with my little honeypot and we can't even enter the castle. Uh-oh. I wanted to see the inside of the castle. That's a shame. Better luck next time. Tran. Yeah, this is one of the NPCs that walks circles, so be careful. Tran. This is Grancel's main avenue. I walk this road every day, trapping players and making them very salty. Burden. Hi, is this your first time in Grancel? The city is split into 4 districts or blocks. Here in the South Block, you'll find the Bracer Guild, as well as a variety of shops. The North Block has the Royal Hotel, the biggest in the country. Just beyond it, farther north, is the castle itself. Who knew? The West Block has the Grand Cathedral, as well as the main offices of the Liberal News. And over in the East Block are all the embassies, the arenas, and all the general goods stores for the city. Fun. There's another cart, but nobody's watching this one, apparently. Says Candy Paradise? I think that's what that says. But nobody's mining it, so it doesn't really matter, does it? It's a popcorn stand! You'd think they would have this in front of a movie theater. Gaspard. This looks bad. The register is completely and totally busted! So his popcorn stand's not open, apparently. That just sucks, dude. Wingard Orbital Factory. Wingard. You guys bracers, says Zacharias. If so, then come on in and let Wingard Orbital Factory take care of all your orbit needs. We're professionals here. You can count on us. I bet we actually can't. Because they're jerk stands and such. Hey, trying to go up the stairs, man. We got 3 floors here. It's Tom from MySpace. Welcome to the Wingard Orbital Factory. The 3rd floor is where we handle all repair and maintenance orders. Tom Osborne, even. I keep missing the stairs. What you get when you can't change the camera angle. You can't see what's going on, and it's not fun. Fisherman's Guild! So this is where the Fisherman's Guild is, in Laburg. Got a bunch of pictures of fish, of course. And of course, the dude here's name is Fisher. Of course he is. Welcome, friends, to the Fisherman's Guild. Oh, wow. There's a guild for you guys? Indeed there is. There be giant fish in the waters around these parts. We call them guardians. And they wriggle and they dive all through the waters of Laburl. It is our job, nay, our sacred duty, to find these elusive piscine giants and best them in a battle of lures, reels, and wits. LRW for shorts. Okay. So, you guys like fishing, then? For me, fishing's alright, I guess. You all seem very, dedicated to your hobby. We fulfill our existence by traveling the width and breadth of Laburl and snatching marine life from every corner of it. We spread the joys of fishing, hold introductory seminars, and sell our handmade gear. Log on to the OrbitalNet or the World Wide Web, either one works, and check out my MyPlace page. I have one friend named Tom and a bog. Tom style. We've even begun lobbying the Queen to create a fund to help protect our fishing locations. Wow. You guys really are really into this, like, scary into it. A true society for fishermen. You guys are actually pretty impressive. Would you like to join us? There is a small examination, but otherwise, it's just a matter of adding your name to our roster in permanent ink. Dun dun! Thanks. And it really does sound fun, but we've kind of got things to do right now. Just things. A shame. You have the eyes of master anglers. I guess you could say I can see it in the angles of your retinas. If you have a change of heart, please come back anytime. We're always ready and eager for new recruits. Yeah, so fishing becomes a bigger thing in the second game, since really you only get to fish one time in this game. Percy's here! Our president, Mr. Fisher, is a consummate professional, and the rest of us would kill for that last name. He's the one who founded our organization to preserve our methods for future fishermen. Future Fishermen of America. We call him Fishing Baron. Cool. Fishing Baron. It's Lloyd! Welcome to the Fisherman's Guild. Whoa, hey. We haven't seen you since Chapter 1. What's wrong? I know you two. You're those bracers I met at the lake in Boast, right? Oh yeah! You were the one who told us about the Sky Bandits. My iTelephone is also a 3 PM player and has blue teeth. I will be using it to take nice campaign pictures as soon as I figure out how to load the film. Speaker McDowell style. So you do remember. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Fisherman's Guild. Welcome to Bonus Round. Now that I think about it, you did mention the Fisherman's Guild when we spoke with you before. This is our main headquarters. Come on in and take a load off. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the opulence of fish and brine. I've been chasing Valeria's guardians, the biggest kinds fish you've ever seen, for around about 5 years now. Next hook is number 23. Come on, lucky 23! Factor of nothing, but to me, you're my everything. Okay. That's fun. Have fun with all that, sirs and ma'ams. Alright. What do we got over here? We got waist, arms, and guards. The weapon shop will probably have some new stuff we can get. Bracers! Welcome to the shop, says Chaley. I guess that's the female version of Chadley. Please, have a look around. Battle staff. A large staff that requires a lot of training to wield. Fun. Schneiders. Small lightweight daggers with double-edged tips. And shield coat. Whoa. Shield coat, which is pretty expensive. A protective coat made of a specially processed material. We'll get one for now, since that's all we can afford. And composites. Protective boots for professionals made of tough materials. And we're broke. Of course, we can always fix that. I'm not too worried about that right now. There's a nice upgrade. Attack up by 11. Shield coat. Which doesn't bring up art defense, but does bring up defense by a nice amount, so... Composite is defense up by 5. Schneiders. Attack up by 10. Guess we can give you the black coat. And the beta strega. Good times. How you doing? It's Shepard. Welcome. I'm not very good at talking with customers. I generally let my wife handle that part of the job. Whew! I know the feeling. We got a little storage room down here. Good times. Latanya. Well, with the tournament in full swing like this, the East Block streets are packed. It's gotta be about time for the preliminaries to start. Preliminary style. Everybody likes the preliminaries. Even Nash Bridges usually shows up for those. It's Ralph! Ralph Nader! At least if she's out, she isn't nagging me while I do her cleaning. Okay. What do we got over here? Sunny Bell Inn. Bar. Sunny Bell Inn. Fruit juice. What did that say? Jade water? Tea with milk? Menu, mixed cocktail, refreshing pie. That's not what the sign says, sir. I can clearly see it. Chef's recommendations. Bouillabaisse. It's Spencer! The Royal Guard is under the magnifying glass right now, but with all those allegations of terrorist involvement. First the Sky Bandits and Bows, then the corrupt mayor of Ruin, and now that business with the Orbital Blackout in Zeiss. It sure seems like a lot's been going down these days. Doesn't it, though? There's a piano here, too. You better not let Olivier find out about that. You know what I'm talking about, man? It's Creedy. I can't believe the Royal Guardsmen are terrorists. I can't believe what they've been saying about our Grancel sports teams. Every one of them that comes in here is an upstanding young man. It's gotta be some kind of mistake. Maybe. We barely have enough money for the bouillabaisse, but we're gonna get it. Partake of the bouillabaisse. Somehow, the act of eating it fired off long-hidden neurons in the brain, teaching you the recipe for bouillabaisse. I don't know why it says that specifically, but it does, and that's just the way it goes. Can't do nothing about it. We got 2D recipes here. We can't afford them. It's just sad. And yeah. Alright. But we can probably sell some nonsense that we have too much of. I go where account at. Wait, what? What just happened? Oh. Don't sell 2 of them, sell 1! You little pervert. There you go. Don't really need more than 1 of the press charms we don't want to sell. We have all these lighters. Refreshing pie and mixed cocktail. Oh, we can almost afford that. Almost. Don't need 2 of these. That's just dumb. There we go. Mixed cocktail. Mixed cocktail, the San Francisco treat. And refreshing pie. Refreshing pie, refreshing pie. Bouillabaisse. Takes 5 juicy boners, 3 fish fillet, 3 red peppers, and 3 crisp onion. Damn, dude. A fabulous boiled seafood dish and rich bouillon-flavored stock. Heals 1500 HP and CP for all. Coolio. That's nice. This is so bad. Mixed cocktail. That takes a lot of stuff. Vintage wine, azalea fruit, fresh herb, dragon beans, black pepper, red pepper, gummy eyeball, and prickly seed. The ultimate cocktail. Crammed with condensed food extracts. At least it's not crammed with condensed soup. Heals 1400 HP, and heals all abnormal status, I suppose. Refreshing pie. Takes 5 milled flour, maple sugar, ripe apple, azalea fruit, dirty carrot, royal leaf, and fresh herb. Pie chock full of fruit and infused with zesty sweet herbs. Heals 800 HP. It's always exciting. There's only 4 recipes left, ladies and gentlemen. Wherever could they be? The world may never know. The world is a vampire. Okay. Ceiling fans. You gotta have ceiling fans, dude. I mean, come on now. I don't know what you're trying to prove. It's Bill! We were pretty depressed when we heard the news about the Queen. But now the status quo seems to be returning, and all is right with the world. It's Bill Callahan, didn't you know? The two of us have been living here in Grancel since we were just little bawling babies. This is how the city should be. Good times. Eileen. Just listen to me babble. You can still get excited no matter how old you are. Damn right. Freaking hillbillies. They got a bookshelf here, which is always fun. Also, before I forget, there is new Accords. Some of which we can get. Some you can hold off on because we'll be getting them for free later. Let's see. So let's see, we want to get Freeze. Freeze enemy with 10% success. We want to get an Action 3. Speed up by 30%. It's always very nice. And we want to get an EP Cut 3, which we can't right now, but if you can, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get that. Shield 3 and, what is it? Defense 3. We'll be finding those in chests pretty soon, so we really need to worry about those. So that's kind of a thing. We can give you an Action 3. Bring up your speed even more. And speed is kind of your dealio. Can we get a... Yeah, we can get an Attack 3. Wait, we have one? Well, why don't I have it on then? What the peep? That's ridiculous, sir. Come off it. What do you think you're doing? Absolutely ridiculous. In every conceivable way. Okay. Let's care of those shenanigans. Okay. We'll hold off on going to the guild for now. Because there's some other shenanigans we can partake in. So this is the East Block. There's kind of like a shopping center here. There's a museum. There's some bullshit, some shenanigans. Don't get caught by the freaking NPCs. Laone. Oh, hi. Are you here to watch the martial arts competition? Yes, I am. I mean, it's not the main reason we're here, but it's a reason. Bolna. Not Bulma. Bolna. Everyone in the city always looks forward to the annual martial arts competition. Indeed. They always do. And they're jerks for it. Hey. They got a clock here. Hopefully it doesn't flash 12 o'clock. The second orbally powered clock. Made in year 1163 of the Septian calendar by Xseed Manufacturers. I guess this is the second one, the first one being the one in Zeiss. Makes sense, right? I found little Nemo! Today Mom said she's gonna play with me all day. Cool. Clarice. Since I was locked up during the Sky Bandit incident, the company gave me a long-paid vacation as compensation. Oh yeah. You were on that flight, I guess. I'm grateful to be able to spend this time with my son. There's another ice cream stand. How many ice cream stands do they freaking have here? Her name's Sorbet, of course it is. Come and get it! Who wants some cold and creamy homemade ice cream? We got one new recipe here. Special ice cream. We have just enough for it. Also, this ice cream stand will, believe it or not, will actually be very important for the ending of this game. I'm not gonna say why, but it just will be. Special ice cream! It restores CP as well. Special ice cream. Very good. Very good, very good, very good, very good, very good. Takes two maple sugar, bird egg, fresh milk, firefly fungus, and vintage wine. An iced sweet imbued with a mysterious glow. Special indeed. I guess that's where the firefly fungus comes into play. Heals 1000 HP and restores CP. 3 recipes to go. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! You gotta appreciate that, man. Shut up, sir. Shut up. Freaking people that I've already spoken to, hate them. They piss me off, man. They piss me off to no end. Here's the History Museum. Leisha, welcome to the Grancel Museum of History. Our newest exhibit, Liberal and the Modernist Wave, is now open to the public. It's gripping. Is it now? Museum Director. I guess he has no name. He's just Museum Director. Well, if it isn't my favorite professor, I suspected I might see you here today. Cool. Much obliged. Okay. He doesn't have a whole lot to say, apparently. Santos. The museum's job isn't just to show off old relics. We're also responsible for collecting, cataloging, and storing all of it. And we work with researchers like Professor Alba as well. Cool. Professor style. Do-do-do. Bum-ba-bum. Nothing we can really check out in here. What do we have here? Tetracyllic Tower Outer Wall Segment. Age Preceptian? This wall segment was cut and carried from a tetracyllic tower, a structure built shortly after the Great Collapse. Depicted upon it are a staff-wielding priest and a winged godlike being, typical of period frescoes. Scholars continue to examine the design for any connection with Adios. Cool. What do we have here? Stone pillar with relief. Age Preceptian? Found at the bottom of Lake Valeria, adorned with reliefs similar to those found on the walls of the tetracyllic towers. Fun. Floor tile. Age Preceptian. A piece of tiled floor from inside a ruined building. Broken stones fit together to create beautiful and intricate patterns. What do we have here? Ancient lantern. Age Preceptian? A device built to hold fire, most often found near towers and other ceremonial structures. May have religious significance. Could be. You never know. Preceptian calendar, the ancient civilization of Zemuria. Around 1200 years ago, the advanced civilization of Zemuria was at its peak. Then suddenly and inexplicably, it disappeared. That's a shame. It got abducted by aliens. A great collapse occurred, destroying the Zemurian culture and plunged its people into a dark age of ruin. The items exhibited on the first floor are from the very beginning of this era. They aren't believed to be products of the ancient civilization itself, but nonetheless, its influence is clearly visible upon them, giving them immense academic worth. Not quite an academic incident, but it'll have to do for now. Septian Calendar 1 to 500, The Dark Age of Ruin. Immediately following the Great Collapse, the world was plunged into confusion, signaling the beginning of what came to be referred to as the Dark Ages. This era was defined by almost endless conflict between various powers and numerous nations, large and small, and lasted for roughly 500 years. That's a lot of years. What's all this? Knight's equipment. Age Septian Calendar 500. In an era defined by conflict, war became a way of life, and as a result, warriors came to wield great influence in society. This eventually led to them becoming a privileged social class of their own. The knights wielded armaments like these when they went out onto the battlefield, returning with more spoils and land, and gradually increasing their influence and power all the more. So we got some shields, and what looks like a crossbow, and I'm not even sure what that is, like spears and halberds, and some armor. You know how we do. Alright, what do we got up here, man? Anything cool? Septian Calendar 500 to 1100, the Septian era. The first appearance of the Septian Church occurred around the year 500 and marked the end of the Dark Ages. The church centered around the goddess of the sky Aidios and espousing an ideology of human salvation, began to take an active role in society and rapidly permeated social consciousness. Eventually the nobility and knight class could no longer ignore the church's power, and a new order was established with the church at its center. New world order. So that's pretty much how things worked. Ancient artifacts. Age unknown. Artifact, noun. A relic of any shape or size found in an ancient ruin, and generally of unknown or uncertain purpose. The church believes these artifacts have some connection with the Septarians, gifts from Aidios, and their recovery is one of the duties that the church fulfills. Artifacts are said to have supernatural powers, but those on display here are all ones that have since lost said powers and are no longer functional. That's too bad. Medieval loom. Age Septian Calendar 900. A man-powered machine used to spin thread. As the Septian era continued and people became accustomed to peace, cotton and other crops became more widely cultivated and sold. Barney cotton, even. As a member of Class 7. This was also the era in which handicrafts with the intent to obtain money came into practice. Good times. Why is there no sign for this stuff? What a ripoff. Church Testaments, manuscript. Age Septian Calendar 500. A handwritten copy of the scriptures used by the church and at the end of the Dark Ages. The ability to print did not exist in the end of the Dark Ages. I read the same line again. The ability to print did not exist in the Middle Ages, leaving no choice but to copy by hand onto pieces of parchment. I bet they have a Barney Cotton's playbook on display here somewhere. Church ritual items, age Septian Calendar 900, approximately. The church has long since been a source of art, and this has been true since the dawn of the Septian era. It was around the year 900, however, that the current likeness of Aidios is thought to have been first created. Likewise, many of the ritual items used by the church today first assumed their present forms in this time period too. Nice! Good times. Oh. So what do we... I guess we can't read this, whatever it is. Damn it! Oh, we got some stuff over here. Septian 1150 to 1200, which is kind of where we are. The Orbital Post-Revolutionary World. It's only been 50 years since Professor C. Epstein, invented ordnance, and world technology has advanced at lightning speed ever since. Perhaps the most notable representative of these advances is the modern orbital-powered airship. These orbital ships are already used extensively in Liberl, but neighboring nations such as Ereboni have also begun to devote themselves to their manufacture as well, and smaller-sized airships are also used. Video. There's pictures of airships here, didn't you know? Good times. That was a fun little journey through history. Hope you enjoyed it. Private Bergen. Just ahead is the Erebonian Embassy. The general public is prohibited from passing beyond this point. Official business only, I'm afraid. We can't go in! What a ripoff! I want to go in there! That's interesting. Come over here. There's a little path. That we can't get into, but keep that in mind for later. It's Phoebe! I can't believe the Royal Guardsmen aren't fighting. I can't believe what they've been saying about our biscuit sports teams. I wanted to see Lieutenant Schwartz do her thing. Nana. It's Prince Nana! Why did I even bother buying an advance ticket? Meal. It looks like they changed around a lot of the rules this year for some reason. That's too bad. Robin. So let's see, who should I cheer for this year? Maybe I'll just cheer for Blood. Doesn't matter whose. I mean, people are bloodthirsty. That's just the way it is. Godfrey. The Border Garrison team is totally going to win again this year. Oh, yeah? Currently, at the arena, we're holding the preliminary matches of the martial arts competition. May I see your tickets? Ticket sales are to the right. Oh, yeah? Leafa. Welcome to the Grand Arena. There's still some time before the match begins. Please feel free to wait in line with the other spectators if you wish. That's alright, man. I got stuff to do. I'm good. If you come over here... Private Tact. This is the embassy for the Calvard Republic. Sorry, but only those who are here on official business may enter. Damn it, we can't get in here either. God damn it. Also, keep these two guys in mind. It's Anton! His very first appearance in this series. Of course, he reappears in most games. At least if I had a girlfriend, I might go to the tournament. There's this beautiful girl who comes by here all the time. She's totally my type. And his buddy Ricky. Man, I ain't interested in the tournament. Not at all. All that stuff just happens, man. It happens and it ends. And the world keeps on turning. Okay. You say so, sir. It's Marsha Brady. There's this ice cream shop here in the East Block that is simply to die for. Okay. I mean, if you say so.